Good day, fish tankers. What is it with me and my obsession with different kinds and variations of sponge filters? I always end up buying another little sponge filter to see what this one does differently, and I always end up going back to the original. Well, maybe this one can change my mind. I've seen it a lot on the American YouTube channels. Here's a new sponge filter. Now, excuse my Chinese, I'm sure I mispronounced it. The water making Xinyou biochemical filter. It looks like a little multimedia nano sponge filter. I'm going to unbox this and we're going to see if it's an improvement, what are the pros and cons. If you're interested in listening to that, then stick around. Okay guys, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to need my readers for this. Water making Xinyou biochemical filter, ultra small high performance sponge type filter. It will not get in the newly born fries or fish eggs. Satisfactory designs. I always like the way they put it. Here's some rudimentary instructions on the box. Let's open it and let's see what we've got here. Okay, fairly straightforward. This is what it is. You'll see there is a little hole to put your airline tubing. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to put a air stone in here if you like me and you like to split the bubbles into something finer, but let's see. Let me try and not break it. You can see here's a container that contains some biomedia. It looks a bit like pumice, Seachem matrix, something like that sort of biomedia. And now how do I open this? Let's see. And once again, I think I'm just clumsy. Things tend to struggle a bit here with me. This seems to turn, but it doesn't unscrew. Okay, there it clips off. And look at this. It's got its own little, what looks to me like its own little diffuser here at the bottom that clips in here. So your airline goes there, this goes in there. There's the sponge comes off. And of course it pulls water, the sponge is here, it pulls water through these holes and then through the biomedia and up with the uplift tube. And these, it just comes out like that. A bit less finicky than the other one that I've reviewed the other day. There's not really a lid that clips on as such. You just wash this out under the tap, I suppose. Okay, but then getting them back all in is a different story altogether. So this goes in here. You give it a shake. This clips in here. There it goes. Okay, and now I forgot. I need to unclip this, put in the sponge first. There we go. Put in the sponge and then clip this whole thing together again. And then of course you're going to connect your airline through this little rigid piece of tubing. And there you go. Then you have a small nano filter with a bit of biomedia stuck to it. I kind of liking this already. It seems a lot simpler than some of the others that I've seen. So let's go check out what it looks like in the tank. Well, there it is bubbling away in the tank. You can see it's a small filter, so it's ideal for those little very small nano tanks with maybe just a few shrimp in it. And it works quite well. It sinks to the bottom. It's unobtrusive. It's a very small one, like I've said. And there it is bubbling away. It's not too complicated to snap together. Not all kinds of fidgety lids. And I must say, I like it. It gets a yes from me. Great little nano filter. Well, that's it from me, folks. Please remember to subscribe. And until we see each other again, keep taking good care of those domestic denizens of the deep.